brings us to reports of officials, and I believe we have a update on our engineer's report.
Yep, thank you. I just wanted to provide a few quick updates on a few projects that we're working on. Regarding the Lower Dolington Road Multi-Use Trail, I just received the contracts now executed by the township, so because we have a lot of grant funding associated with this, the next step is that we will submit the executed contracts to DCNR for their review. Hopefully they'll turn that around quickly and we can issue the notice to proceed for the contractor. We did have the pre-construction meeting last week, so we are ready to move forward with that once we have approval from DCNR. Regarding the village at Newtown, now that they're pretty much complete with construction, the developer is required to complete a post-development traffic study. They are roughly at about 77% leased, so they will begin that traffic study process now, hopefully completing it in the fall. They'll be using general traffic control, general standards to estimate those unoccupied areas to make an accurate assessment. So we'll work with them to review that with them as well. So I'm happy to answer any questions.
I think Mr. Mack's going to ask the same question I am.
Okay.
I'll take the prerogative. About how long is the time frame for the Lower Dolington? I know you enumerated the steps.
So again, I'm not sure how long DCNR will take to approve. I anticipate possibly a week or two. We'll get that to them, and then it's a 90-day construction window from that point. So.
Okay. So 90 days to complete?
To complete the project, yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you for that update. I was actually going to make a question about the traffic. It's a traffic study. I'm not quite sure exactly what goes into that kind of study, but from other studies that we've seen, they have somebody there who's actually monitoring cars coming in and out and so forth. I'm assuming that is what they'll be doing, not just some kind of hypothetical model based on their whoever the businesses there, and that do we have any kind of say, if they're observing traffic, when they observe the traffic, like if they're going to observe the traffic on Wednesday afternoon rather than Friday night, or rather than Monday morning, it's going to be, not the optimum kind of report that I would be interested in. But do we have any say in that?
Yeah, we will. Typically, a lot of times, we'll, as the traffic engineer, we will work with them in terms of the items that we want to see included. I'm not a traffic engineer specifically, but typically they do look at weekday trips as well as weekend trips. That's something that they do look at. And they will be looking at those trips. The only time that they're going to be estimating is for the tenants that aren't, the tenant spaces that aren't filled. So, we'll work with them to make sure that they're using, the most up-to-date standards to complete that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.